오늘 굉장히 좋은 강연을 해주신 우리 연사들한테 감사드리면서 질문들을 플로어에서 질문이 있으면은 질문을 답변을 하도록 하겠습니다. 두 분이 절로 가시고 두 분이 이쪽.
Good afternoon and thank you very much. My name is Albertina Ramalo. I'm from South Africa, working in the municipality as the water and sanitation manager. My question is based on the issue of the resource circulated sanitation system, awarding winning system. Earlier, I've asked a question asking whether we can be assisted as the municipality in terms of the spillage of sewer into the rivers or water sources. Then I got a solution, but I just want to check whether is it possible to be implemented in my situation. In terms of the septic tank, the system that is being awarded in a winner, the resource circulated sanitation, is it possible for it also to be installed in the sanitation infrastructure, such as the septic tank, be it in a golf course in our area where we can be also use the recycled water as the gray water for watering the yard? Then that system can be utilized. I just want to get a clarification or an answer from Dr. Hashimi. Thanks very much.
My name is Aifani and I'm from South Africa. I work with the BRICS Research Institute. My question is directed to all speakers. So it's actually with regards to the Sustainable Development Goal 6. So I just want to hear that with the way that the nation is going and globally, we have seen that so far sanitation and water is still an issue, a global challenge. So I want to know from the speakers with the presentation that they've put across, do you think that is feasible for the world to meet the Sustainable Development Goal 6, as well as to ensure that we will reach the pit latrine toilet free, like we get to a situation where we don't have pit latrine toilet, considering the hygiene that comes with it? That's my question.
Okay. Jabia, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Lloyd Bensi. I'm coming from Zambia. My question is directed at Dr. Hashemi. Yes, in your presentation, you did share with us that about 80% of the city of Seoul is serviced using on-site sanitation facilities in the form of septic tanks. Yeah, so now I just want to find out, besides the Public Health Act, are there any special regulations in South Korea or the city of Seoul or the city of Suwon that compel householders to actually have their septic tanks emptied in the event that they get filled up? Then the second question is on the data. You did share with us the global picture with regard to how the sanitation status looks like, with regard to the World Health Organization, the joint monitoring program. And there are some challenges that you also highlighted in the presentation. But there's one challenge that we have that I didn't see you share with us, which is the issue of the unavailability of information. Because like the way the picture looks like for Africa, it really, really looks so bad. but it's not as bad, I think, as it is portrayed out there, because there are quite a lot of people that are using improved on-site sanitation facilities in the form of toilets. And if you look at the JMP, the way they define an improved sanitation facility is that it's any facility that has a platform and it's capable of what? Separating human excreta from human contact. So I think the issue of information maybe could have also been highlighted in your presentation, because I think the picture is not as it is portrayed out there. And it's a pity that the JMP or World Health Organization are not actually here, because for me I have a lot of questions with regard to the way some data is actually sitting. Thank you.
요 정도로 질문을 갖다가 마감하고 답변을 듣기로 하겠습니다.
꼭 저의 질문만은 아닐 것 같지만 어쨌든 ESG는 새로운 시도이자 새로운 가치를 창조하는 거라고 생각합니다. 오늘 제가 여기 와서 많은 새로운 생각들과 새로운 것들을 많이 받았는데요. 물 절약한다는 건 정말 좋은 건데 말로만 하는 게 아니고 실제로 저감되는 우리가 오늘 인터바스에서 회장님께서 하셨던 특허 부분에서 그렇게 많은 물을 절약할 수 있었던 게 있었나라는 것도 저에게는 큰 감명이었고, 그리고 지금 또 선생님께서 여쭤주셨던 다양한 물 절약 기술이 있다라고 한 부분에서도 저 좀 더 찾아보고 연구를 하도록 할 수 있을 것 같습니다. 그래서 이런 물 절약들이라든지 환경이 개선되면 우리가 지금 말하고 있는 기후 변화를 조금 더 우리가 해결할 수 있는데 한 발 더 다가설 수 있고요. 제가 봤을 때 오늘 이런 화장실에 관련되어 있는 부분의 새로운 문화가 아마 새로운 가치를 창조하는 게 ESG고 오늘 여기 마지막까지 계셨던 분의 가치가 아닐까 그런 생각이 들었습니다.
예, 고맙습니다. 닥터 박. 예.
일단 저희 아까 이제 그 ESG에 대한 부분을 말씀하셨는데 저는 이제 그 약간 정량적으로 좀 말씀을 드릴게요. 그러니까 식수를 가지고 그러니까 상수원 대신에 대체 수전으로서의 물 제이용 부분은 일단 우선적으로 그 기존의 시설비 대비해서 저희가 전기비나 그 다음에 약품비나 이런 것들을 줄일 수 있는 부분이 있고, 그 다음에 이제 추가적으로 지금 저희가 그 디바이스 중인 게 뭐냐면은 그 온도, 그러니까 열을 이용을 해서 버려지는 열을 재사용해서 히트펌프나 이런 걸 이용을 해서 같이 결합형 빗물 중수 시스템 부분을 함으로써 거기에 또 정량적으로 에너지 세이빙 되는 부분이 추가가 됨으로써 전체적으로 ESG에 해당하는 부분을 혁신적으로 줄일 수 있다. 그 부분을 좀 말씀드릴 수가 있을 것 같습니다. 네.
예, 감사합니다. 마지막으로 셰르빈. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for your questions. First of all, the question that is the same system that is being worked here in Suwon, will the same system work in somewhere else or not? Well, this is the question that this developed HSSI is trying to answer that. You know, the HSSI will not give the same score to the similar sanitation system in different places. So what it does is that you have to answer 3 questions in that matter. First, is the technical matter is it technically applicable in that community or not? Second, is it economically reasonable and affordable in that specific community? And third, will people like it and want to use it or not? So this index is trying to answer these 3 types of aspects, these 3 types of questions. So you can try to evaluate different systems in your own place using this index. The same answer may go for the pit latrine, toilet-free places. You know, you can just compare different systems and you can just include this type of system to see how much it can sustain in your own place, in your own, in the community that it is going to be implemented. About the regulation for households to emptying the septic tanks, well, as far as I know, actually, I'm living a long time here in Korea, but may not be that much familiar with the details of the rules or laws here. But as far as I know, emptying septic tanks is usually being done by private sectors. So like every month, like once or twice per month, they come and check. If the system is full, they will just empty that, or they will just let it be there. So, as far as I know, there might be some like instructions for each company, for each private company that is providing these services. But in the case that a law for the whole country, I'm not sure about that yet, but I can search for it and I can answer that later. And I am very much happy to hear that the situation is much better than what I have shown here. You know, my problem with what the GMP has presented in those diagrams is the same thing. You know, we don't have enough information. In other words, we cannot track from which side we have improvement. For example, if those green colored raised up, is it raised up because we gave toilet to the people that didn't have access at all to hand sanitation, or no, those people that had some like basic sanitation, so that this basic sanitation has just like slightly improved and became the fully managed sanitation. So I agree with you. Yes, we have lack of information, and I hope that like WHO or UNICEF or people who are managing GMP may provide more detailed data about this matter.
오케이, 감사합니다. 또 네 분 발표 연사들한테 감사의 박수를 갖다가 쳐서 마무리를 짓도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 예.